and welcome to Mental Moments, where small changes can have lasting ripples. And I've been talking about all week goals, and I'm going to wrap up this week on goals and talking about how do you set yourself up for success. And there's one key word that we're going to talk about, and that's mindset. Oh my God, mindset is king. How your mindset is going into doing a new behavior or a new habit to meet your goals is going to be important. And over the years, I've helped other people quit smoking. And it was funny. I remember one gentleman, it was very challenging. Oh my goodness. He came to me to quit smoking. And so we talked about it. And his mindset was, I got to do this. Everybody wants me to do this. And I'm like, I totally relate. I remember being there. And so he'd try, and we work on some things. You want to do hypnosis, so we do a little hypnosis. But his driving desire to quit smoking was really, really low. And he just, we go through what reasons he had, trying to improve his mindset. And his mindset was just like, it's a good idea. An email from him. And it was like a couple of years later. And in his email, and the only reason why I remember this because of the email. And in the email, he said, I finally quit smoking. That was the subject line. It was great. Well, after he had a heart attack. Yeah. And he said, you wouldn't believe how easy it was as soon as I had a real reason, to want to quit smoking and his mindset. But if you can have a real good reason to quit smoking, like doctor said, if you quit smoking, you're going to die. But you have to change your mindset going in. Like, I really want to live. And you're like, so what? I die. You're not going to quit smoking. Or if you don't believe them, if your mindset is like, yeah, I don't believe that. I had a heart attack. I beat it. I'm good. Or I don't really care. So mindset is king. So you got to have the desire. You got to have clarified your goals. You kind of working on finding out all those things, like competing goals. All this is summing up from the other episodes. If you haven't watched them, now would be a good time to go back and catch up on that. But if you do not change your mindset towards it to be a positive one, yeah. So when it comes to creating a mindset, that is really important. Number one, make it positive. Okay? Don't say, I don't want to drink. I don't want to smoke. I don't want to eat junk food. We want to do positive. I want to quit smoking because I want to be here for my grandkids. I want to do this. So everything needs to be in a want. I want to do this. I want the positive. So number one, it has to be a positive. Number two, it's got to be something you really care about. Okay, I want to quit smoking. No, I want to quit smoking. Oh my gosh, I got all these good reasons, and I know I can do this. I can do it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So we can self-sabotage ourselves. What mistakes do we make in our mindset that can sabotage ourselves? Number one, if we don't achieve our goals, when we choose to achieve our goals, it could be emotional ignorance. Okay, what does that mean? People in general do not know that their thoughts direct their behavior and do not understand that goal achievement is dependent on goal-oriented thinking. As a result, their success or failure to meet a goal is likely attributed to some outside forces, things, or events. We've got to know that in order for us to meet our goals, that we are in charge of that. If we've set our goals up so that it's not dependent on other people, it's our actions that lead to it. So that emotional ignorance of thinking that other people, places, or things are the reason for whether we meet our goals or not. Number two, erroneous thinking. Okay, what does erroneous thinking look like? It is that it's thinking that leads to an insufficient effort to achieve a goal. Okay, let's say, for example, Joe sets a goal of shopping for Christmas so they'll get the kids the gifts they want. But then he waits till Christmas Eve. Because he figured, hey, there are going to be all the gifts out there. There's no problem. Not him waiting until, after work on Christmas Eve. It's not going to be a big deal. It is a big deal. It is unlikely he will achieve his goals because everything's been shopped out. So he didn't direct himself to expend the energy enough to achieve the goal due to a false belief that on Christmas Eve there's going to be enough gifts. And three, choice. honest to goodness, sometimes we choose not to achieve our goals. Why would someone choose not to achieve a goal? There can be many reasons, and some of them it's like, oh, it's easier just to give up, or it doesn't feel right to act in any other way, and I shouldn't or can't do it. I can't see myself acting in this new way. I can't see myself being rich or outgoing, or smaller weight, or how, bigger muscles, or living in that house anyway. This one, I don't deserve success. Eh, yeah, this one can get you in trouble a lot. Or what if, well, I might achieve my goal, I'll save all that money and buy that house, but I might get more than I bargained for, because now I got to pay property tax and insurance, and it's just too much. I've had one setback, so I just should give up. So these mindsets can really interfere. So if you have one of these mindsets and then you try to meet your goal, you're just not going to. Thank you.